Boom! Welcome back, Hawaiian Pro, Dion Atkinson. Billy Stairmand, Keoni and Hiroto Arai coming up in this heat right now in the water, calling some heats with Pete Mel.
Dion Atkinson, South Australia, again, one of the veterans of the qualifying series, but also had his time on the championship tour trying to get himself back in. Each year he comes into this event needing a bit of a result, and he was able to do it to qualify 2 years ago, but at this point right now, he is sitting down the rankings, but easily could find his way. I mean, he did have a win this year at the Australian Open in the very beginning of the season, and he finds himself sitting at number 25 in the rankings right now, again, looking for a result to turn it.
And he could get it right here, right now, out the back. Jan looks like he's found himself a little wave here. It's coming off the bottom, up into the corner. Turns it back in there. A nice pace turn. Comes off the oncoming whitewater section and dips the nose. He'll go down. Hopefully, ooh, looks like he's going to be right in the impact zone of this next set. So
he caught that wave super deep on the reef, and now this wave right here, ooh, this drop is going to land on his head.
Look at this man right back into it. Dion ready to do some power gouges in the bowl, grabs the rail, comes up into it, looking for more on the corner. Let's see what he's got. Bottom turns, sweeps, comes unstuck, all the water rising up off the face, knocks him down, out the back in the yellow. Arai from Japan looking for more. Wow, the whole thing just comes down. Looks like the world's gonna smash down on his head. He's gonna hold on, and he does well.
Let's take a look at Dion. Good positioning here, nice late drop. Sets up the next section here. You see it flattens out, so he does the rail grab carve to hold on, give a little sturdiness to that rail. And then sets up the next section again. And then right here, the fins release as he's going into that steeper section. And then the board flattens out, and he goes down, and he will be taking a ride underwater. And then here's Hiroto Arai way deep on the outside. And this wave gets to that section there and shuts down. Again, that north angle. We'll see the swell as it matures. It moves over the top of us, so the direction will change. It'll start to come more of that north angle, and it will have these types of waves. It'll come out of the channel like that and shut down. Same thing happens here for Keoni, and he falls down, but then Dion's wave is right there behind him.
That man locks up and gets comfortable anywhere he's at, no matter where he is in the world, let me tell you. And out the back, this man looking comfortable on the lip. Beautiful turn from Jan, and then looking for more on the inside corner. What's he got? Foam climb. Looking for a third turn on the inside, does a nice little floater, completes it, comes down, bang. So looking really smooth as he comes around the corner, kind of regained composure. Out behind him, Arai has been riding for quite a bit. Let's see if he's got some more action on the inside as well.
That way it flattens out, so he kicks out. Let's take a look at Arai here. So foamy takeoff, another one of those beginning of the set. So there's a lot of chop on the face. All that rip pulling through the lineup doesn't make it nice and smooth, so really hard wave to surf. That wave flattens out for him. This is going to be a very low score for Hiroto, but again, trying to position himself back into the lineup where he's going to be able to pick up those cleaner walls. And then behind him, Keoni. Nice first turn here. Free falls to the bottom, sets up the next turn, climbs that whitewater nicely, which is a very difficult move. It's not scored super high sometimes, but it is a very challenging move because you never know what that whitewater is going to do for you. But this is going to be definitely Keoni's best wave so far as he rides it all the way to the channel. Go out there, score a good ride, you know, at least get something above a 6 is the best scenario.
Wow, look at this. Dion Atkinson flying around the corner. Open face carve up into the bowl again. Nice, beautiful speed turn right there. Bottom turn connects with the lip, airdrops, but comes unstuck.
His best wave, as you see, he's positioned himself really well in the lineup. He's been able to pick up these waves with scoring opportunities. Another touches his rail for the cutty to start this one. But this arc here is beautiful. You know, good, nice canvas. He uses that stout stature that he has. He's a big dude, and then he goes for the float there, but you know, just can't handle the speed and the landing.
Stairmand finds one. Here we go, off the bottom, snaps up into the corner. Looks like he's going to get some open face. Turns done. Nice little lip line. Turn back into the power pocket, little foam, but keeping the wave kind of smooth for him, so he likes it. He's going to jump out of that one, get back out there and find something else.
He's been super patient, Stairmand. If you take a look here, So he comes in and picks up a mid-size wave, hoping to build some scores. He knew that he had to come in and make a move, which Stairmand does. This one gave him an opportunity for a few turns. A little bit of foam on the face, but good enough for, you know, a mid-range score.
And as that set rolls through, we'll see it kind of smooth out. Dion Atkinson will slide right in, comes around off the bottom, looking for the lip line. Big, beautiful carve off the top. Looking for more as he presses off the bottom, finds a little corner right there for a speed turn. Back up into the lip. Foam climb around the corner, bang again on the inside. So beautiful finish. That'll be his best wave of the heat so far, by lending itself actually to his style.
Yeah, and again, look at the positioning. He picks up these waves that have those nice big first walls. There, great technique, twisting his shoulders through the turn, getting better and better as it heads down the line. The wave actually smooths out as it goes too. Again, connecting with the lip and the foam. And he knows that he's had a couple falls. He wasn't going to make those same mistake. Kept it together all the way to the inside and finishes. Again, there's the water angle. Still some bump on the face, but again, negotiates it well. You can see he just arcs the turn on the outside. Didn't want to push too hard and make an error and fall.
And here is a replay of Arai.
So Arai looking for the 3.75 and has found a nice clean wall. This was a one-wave set where he picks it up and again had to negotiate a bit of ribs on the face, a little chunk on it, but he did well and he kept with it. This wave did give him some clean face, or at least some open face, not necessarily clean, but he finishes it all the way to the inside.
Great question, and I see a number of local shapers. I see Tokoro's here, I see Glen Pang's, so a lot of the local shapers are definitely highlighted, but people traveling over with their hometown shapers, like a Bradley here, we got a Xanadu here, so it is a little bit of a mixed group here as far as shapers and boards, but the one theme that is in play, polyurethane and round pins.
Right on, Kaipo, thank you. We'll get back to action as Stairmand looks like he's found himself a beautiful wave out there, doing some nice carves on the open face, and that thing's going to finish out, kind of shutting down before I think he wanted it to. Stairmand trying to adjust to these waves out here still, but looks like the prone takeoff up into it. Surfer in red, your heat leader, Dion Atkinson, finding some nice carves. Open face around the corner, bingo, up into the top, free falls into the bowl again, finds the lip one more time, and it's going to shut down on the inside. Great surfing right there, nice rhythm for Dion Atkinson, and out the back, Arai. Look at this, a beautiful set, bottom turns, looking for the lip line, kind of a little setup turn right there, comes through the white water, looking for more. Can he find another lip line to attack on the inside? Boom. Nice turn right there. Comes around, finishes on the inside, right over the toilet bowl. Getting really shallow right there, almost poking its fangs out. The reef looking like it was just about poking out of the bottom as he hit that turn right over the toilet bowl.
That's exactly, it just looks like a toilet bowl. As you look inside here, this is Hiroto Arai, and this wave was solid, you know, and you can see so much speed being carried on it, you could barely turn, you know, and finally when he gets to the inside here, this is where things start to slow up and he's able to kind of start putting that board on rail. You know, again, hasn't probably ridden a board this size this year. So again, it's just an adjustment, you know, you got to learn how these boards feel. And with all that speed and all that chop on the face, it makes it difficult to really set that rail. So Hiroto, you know, on a sizable set wave, really didn't get the turns done until the inside.
Well, here's a replay right here of Dion, Pete.
So Dion, with the prone takeoff, caught the white water, couldn't really get to his feet, had to wait till he got to the bottom, and then that's like trying to do a push-up with both of us on his back. You know, it's really challenging. With all that pressure and the gravity pulling against him, there was that free fall snap. Beautiful work there. Again, a lot of the scoring turns happening more on the inside, right as you see the waves start to slow up and the face starting to clean up. This is finally we got to see somebody do a turn on the outside. This is Keoni, who is trying to better a 2.07, and I think he's done that. Again, I think a lot of these guys are having, you know, issues with all that speed and then the bump on the face to be to really set the rail. He goes down right there in that very shallow section.
And there's Stairmand.
So Stairmand, again, he had to battle to find this one because he did have priority. He actually took it away from Keoni, I believe, was sitting on the outside. He just went after it and was able to utilize that priority. And that could get him back in a second. So this is that seesaw battle happening.
And here we go. Stairmand looking to put the right number up. 5.36 is the requirement. Little setup snap, pulls the jersey down, fixes things up, and goes to work. Throws down a nice little turn in the corner there. Looking for the toilet bowl turn on the inside. Bang, nice, clean whip in the lip, and then bang, another one to finish off. A really clean finish to that wave on the inside, getting a couple of turns off. So
take a look. You know, mid-range set. Almost setting up the inside again where you know that those steeper sections are at. I don't know if there's any high enough impactful turns there to turn it. He gave it everything. You know, he did complete the ride, got to the end.
And look at this out the back. Here's another takeoff. Arai from Japan looking for the open face. Beautiful wall in front of him. What's he got? Big turn in the corner. Great surfing right there. Goes for a second. Arai, he's going to put up a number right now, let me tell you. Great surfing. Another finishing turn on the inside. It's going to put this thing away. And there you have it. Those outside turns were strong. A great wave. Let's take a look.
Ton of speed carried here. See how fast he's going, but look how clean this section is. And just arcs it. All that speed, turn the shoulders. Again, combination of major moves. 2 solid carves there for Hiroto, and then he's going to finish it up with 2 more turns on the inside. It's going to be a solid score, and it's going to put himself much better position to advance.
Dion's up again, looking for open face, turns under the bowl, and he's out. Almost gets taken out by the lip, doesn't like it. 6.67 comes in for Arai for his last wave.
Take a look at the replay here of Dion. I don't think it's necessarily going to fit into his top 2. Had to fight all that chop and was never really able to get a maneuver done.
Until that horn rings. With that said, Billy Stairmand needed a 7.64. Got himself a nice looking wave, turns into the corner. He's going to have to commit to some big turns to get that score. Haven't seen it yet out of Stairmand in this heat. So he's going to just kind of ride out of the white water and get back into it. He's only got 54 on the clock. I don't know if he's going to be able to get back out into the lineup to find another wave. Keoni Yan had to paddle over that set. Was right at the apex of the peak when that thing came in, just a little too far inside, out of position. So Stairmand took a stab at it, but was unable to do the turns he needed. And yellow is up again from Japan. Arai looking for more on the corner. A little turn. Looks like this thing's going to wall up nicely off the bottom. Goes for the lip line float, but then ends up out the back. And here's Dion. He's not done yet. Big power gouge. Gets bucked off with a little warble on the wall. And let's see what we have out the back with only 8 seconds left. It looks like surfers are going to make their way on the inside, get out. And that's all she wrote. This thing is done and dusted. Dion, Atkinson from Australia, and Hiroto Arai.